Hello there, my hypothetical audience, and welcome back to Ordinary Gaming, where we are playing Dark Souls 2. Picking up pretty much exactly where I left off last video. Still haven't made it to the Cardinal Tower, which is our next destination before our first boss fight. So here we go. Whoa, that's a lot of dudes, isn't it? That's a lot more dudes than I'm actually physically capable of dealing with at the moment, so we're gonna run up here like little pansy ass and bait them into this ladder. This is pretty much the way I always do this particular part of the game. Just because these guys come up the ladder, and it's just so easy to lance them to death. There we go. That's one down. I think it's 3 more to go. You pretty much want to come up here first anyway, because there's an archer who's very irritating. On this particular... Well, in that clearing, there's an archer on a rise above, and you kind of have to come up here to get at him. That's odd. Are we not power stancing anymore? We are not. So we'll quickly fix that. There we go. Now we're in our power stance. We're in our power stance, and we're gonna kick some ass. Are those better than the gloves I have on right now? It really isn't hard to be better than the warrior's starting equipment, but apparently my equipment is still better than that stuff, so wow, that just makes it immensely shitty, doesn't it? Oh, that guy has an axe. This is the one thing about dual wielding, you don't have a lot of defensive capability. So we're going to be relying a lot on rolling and dodging and quick movements. But that's fine, I kind of don't want to play a character that hides behind a shield this time through. Remember to take a ride up here and get yourself some Nameless Soul. Also, remember to avoid the arrow if you haven't already killed this guy. There we go, you missed. Might want to be a bit quicker on the draw there next time. No, frame rate's suffering a little bit. Like I said, Fraps really doesn't like Dark Souls 2. And it's not just my computer. I've been doing some other captures recently, and it's Dark Souls 2 just seems to really take the piss as far as that's concerned. Do we actually have... We do not have the skills necessary to power stance this weapon, but it is better than both our dagger and our broken short sword, so I feel like we're going to use it regardless. Drop down here if you don't feel like walking down. A bit faster, take a little bit of damage, not a big deal. There you go, quite a bit more damage. That was actually considerably more effective than... Oh, where the hell did you come? Oh, this is the guy that gets up. There we are, and you're dead. Sweet. Oh yeah, this depressed little fellow over here. I don't think we're going to be fighting him right now. This is a Hyde Knight. I'm trying to remember what he gives you when you beat him. A Hyde Knight, or however you're supposed to pronounce it. Another broken straight sword. Well, we could do wield those if we wanted to. I don't think we will, though. Do we fight you? I think I'm going to see how much damage he takes. This was a bad idea. Oh god, yep, that was a bad plan. I don't think I'm actually strong enough to kill this guy, and that was stupid damage, that was bad damage. Now this Parma does not give very good physical defense. Oh. Oh, and we're gonna dodge backwards. Man, this guy is tough. Why wasn't he fighting us before exactly? I'm actually convinced that throwing daggers might do more damage to him. Yeah, my throwing daggers actually do more damage than the sword does. Which is why we have throwing daggers, actually. And dodge backwards. He's almost dead. We've almost got him. Oh! That was kind of surprising right there. Whoa! I didn't even see him hit me. And we got him. Awesome. What do we get? Oh, his sword. Can we actually use it? We can too. Sweet, it's a good sword as well. Oh, this one has a weird attack set. So we're going to dual wield. Even though I don't really have the stats for it, we are going to dual wield these weapons just because it lets us attack faster. And that shield's pretty shit anyway. You can still... You can block somewhat with... Oh no, you can't block with these swords. That's not right. I'm still thinking Dark Souls 1 right there. Does this thing do lightning damage? I did not know it did that. Wow, learn something new every day. That's pretty fucking cool right there. There we go. Dual wielding two swords actually gives us quite a considerable amount of punishment potential, which is pretty neat. Probably not... No, it is better. It is actually better. And only slightly heavier. I think we're going to do it. In Dark Souls 1, heavy armor was sort of a liability more than a benefit, because you really did need to get out of the way of attacks. Still kind of the same for Dark Souls 2, but it seems like armor is a bit more helpful in this one. I actually really like the upswing on this sword. It's kind of neat. So, just gonna... Can't remember what this is. Is this a soul? It's a buckler. Probably never gonna use that. Don't get me wrong, the buckler is not bad. It's just you have to be good at parrying to use it. Because if you're blocking attacks with a buckler, you're doing it wrong. Now we're just gonna pick up this item right after stabbing this guy several times in the back. There we go. Now that we're done with that, pick up this. And... Nah, we're not gonna summon anybody. Screw that. I'm a man. I'm actually a woman. I've got pink hair. There we go. And here we are. Cardinal Tower Bonfire. Very nice. This is our first merchant. Now, if you talked to the blacksmith in Majula, you would have learned that he had been locked out of his shop. Well, interesting. Why on earth would she have this key? Oh well, might as well take it. We're also gonna buy a few throwing daggers from her. Throwing daggers, as I said, are extremely useful. The ability to just do damage at range with them is awesome. And I think for the first little bit of this game, they're actually going to do more damage than the sword we're going to be swinging at people. This Haid Knight sword is the exception. Oh, the door is locked. Well, I guess I won't be going through it. Oh, there we go. There it is. I opened the door. It's not locked anymore, it's broken. Oh. I wonder how this guy died. Lightning, that's how. He was killed by lightning. Also a sword. That's the main reason I came up here right there, is that hand axe. Because I think it'll actually do more damage than the short sword we're using right now. Also, the repair powder is useful, I suppose. There's also this stuff over here. And there's something to be dropped down over there, which I'm going to do shortly. Now, you see all these summoning signs lying around here? Chances are if someone has put their summoning sign in this room, they don't want you to summon them. Just so you know. More often than not, if you summon someone out of this room, they will immediately use their Blackstone of Separation and abandon your ass. That we missed. That's fine. I can't actually remember what that is. Yeah, the reason the people have put their summoning signs in that room is because they don't want to be summoned. Or more specifically, they don't want to be summoned by you. People put their summoning signs in this area because they want to be summoned by one of their friends. I really don't like trying to land on this branch, because if you miss, you will fall and you will die. What the hell? Where the fuck did you come from? I'm not even... Oh, right. I rested at the bonfire. That's bloody hell. Dumbass. Okay. So that wasn't really worth getting. It was just a small soul. But oh well. We're gonna hop down the ladder here, and we're gonna continue on and maybe unlock our first shortcut. Yeah, real subtle there, buddy. Not buying it, not even a little. We might even beat our first boss in this video. Maybe. Potentially. I'm not gonna make any promises about that, because... Well, you'll see. But, should I manage to beat our first boss in this video, I'll also unlock a really neat ring. But don't hold your breath, it's probably not gonna happen. I'm not gonna say I'm bad at this game, I'm decent at it. I'm better at Dark Souls 1. Just because I'm really good at sort of abusing the enemy AI in Dark Souls 1. I'm alright at this game, I sort of know a few tricks. But I'm also going to be really, really underpowered for the first couple of levels here. So don't expect miracles. Okay. I'm not really interested in summoning people, I guess I should say. Because people don't tend to be terribly helpful unless you know them. But what I'm about to do, it will definitely help to have a couple of extra hands here. There we go. And there he is. That's the first boss. And no, I'm not joking about that. That is legitimately the first boss. Well, more specifically, that's the second boss. This is just a early point in which you can fight him. And should you manage to beat this guy, on your first try, I might add, if he kills you or if you run away, he disappears forever. And you can only fight him. Ah, I shouldn't have gone for that extra attack. That was a bad plan. On the bright side, we got some guys with spells. We might actually survive this fucking fight. No! Oh, so close. So close. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh well. I kind of assumed it was gonna happen. I got careless. And well, that is a great way to just sort of describe how Dark Souls work. You die when you get careless. You know, I should have just equipped the shield and kited him. Oh no, I'm dead again. And I just lost 2,000 souls. Oh, well, we're off to a great start, aren't we? That was a lot of souls to just up and lose to this early in the game. I'm kind of upset about that. Oh well. What can you do, eh? Welcome to Dark Souls. You're gonna die. You're gonna die a lot. Oh, on the subject of dying, another change they made from Dark Souls 1 is as you die in succession, the more hollow you become. The more hollow you become, the less maximum health you have. It's not quite as bad as what Demon Souls did, where it halved your health the moment you got killed, but you can be reduced up to 50% of your maximum health, which, you know, in a game about not dying is less than ideal. Now, why do I have all these firebombs equipped, you might be asking? Well, it's because I'm going to break down a wall. I'm still rather choked about the fact that we're not going to get the pursuer killed on our first time through here. We'll have another chance to fight him in this very same area, but he will be a boss fight. And actually, he's considerably easier to kill in that boss fight. But it would have been really neat to have the ring he gives you for these first couple of areas. So this is our first shortcut right here. Just throw anything that does fire damage at that wall. Hit the barrels if you can. And congratulations, you have a shortcut. Yeah, try blocking electricity, asshole. How much time have we got left? Oh, we got a few minutes. So I'm gonna unlock a second shortcut just while I'm here. Get the white soapstone while I'm at it. So if you want to get a hold of the white soapstone as well as unlock an NPC for the first boss battle, you want to come talk to this fellow over here.
Hello there.
Meet mild-mannered Pate, the most suspicious motherfucker ever.
Well, I hope you have a very good reason. Oh, my name?
Yeah, this guy is just all kinds of fucking skeevy.
Oh, yes.
Talk to him until he tells you about the contraption. Or don't. Yeah, I don't think you actually need to talk to him. But talk to him until he talks about someone getting trapped on the other side of the gate. And then run through the gate, have it close behind you, and continue running. There we are. Almost good, and... Nope. Nope, not gonna let you have it. And there you go. So after you've done that, come back to Pate. Maybe cut his throat, because he's a very suspicious bastard. Really, no one will judge you if you kill him.
Brave warrior didn't come across. Be careful out there.
No one will judge you if you kill Pate, because this guy is all kinds of suspicious. But, if you do talk to him twice after getting through that gate, he will give you the white soapstone. I don't think there's any other way to get the white soapstone. So it's very easily missed. Which I suppose it was very easily missed in the first game too. We're not going to fight that turtle. And we're going to try and get these guys over here. And are they going to let me walk through? Nope, they are not. Well, this is unfortunate. I think I die here, actually. I think... No! Somehow I did not get killed there. I actually do not even know what to say about that. I'm amazed that I'm still alive. And we might actually still be able to get through here, too. Those guys with the spears are actually pretty fucking fast, but seems like I was just a little quicker than they are. So you come around here, and this will open our second shortcut for this area. There you go. Our bonfire's right up here. And we're actually just a stone throws away from the first boss, too, if you can believe it. So, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to rest. I'm going to use a human effigy, because I need to be human. Well, I want to be human. I don't need to be human. But it would be better if I were. Turn human. And... yeah, there are no soapstone signs here. That's too bad. Don't worry, I'm sure we will find at least one volunteer. Like I said, we're not gonna... How about you? Don't really need the fire arrows, but why not? See, I actually just want the one human summon, because I do want to summon Pate for this fight. Something that's somewhat unusual is in order to continue a NPC's storyline, if they are summonable, you have to summon them into the fight, and they have to survive the fight. Which, given how dumb Dark Souls AI can be, that's less than ideal. But whatever. I do want to continue Pate's storyline, so we are going to summon him into the fight. Pate's summon sign is right here. He's actually pretty good for this fight, too. That tower shield of his will defend against the boss's attacks. And he's pretty good at holding aggro, which will give us the opportunity to sort of, well, you'll see. Well, it's no gaping dragon, but can I be the first to say, what the fuck is up with this guy's face? And you know what the really funny thing is? That's not like some sort of injury born from being like an undead abomination. No, his people genuinely look like that all the time. Yeah, no, giants just look like that. In this game, giants just have a gigantic hole in their face. It's not even, there's not even usually an eye there. Seriously, you see living giants at some point in this game? And that's pretty much exactly what they look like, just less rotten. They don't have eyes. They just have this weird looking face thing in the middle of their head. This looks like it's going pretty well. I think we might actually succeed in killing the last giant on our first try here, which would be nice. He's a relatively easy boss, so it's kind of embarrassing if you do die to him. I say this having died to him before on my first try. Actually, interestingly enough, I one-shot the last giant the first time I played this game. But that was mainly because I had a number of long-range miracles, and if you have long-range miracles against the last giant, you basically just win. He doesn't like lightning damage at all, and he's got next to no range, especially if you have two people fighting him at the same time, like I have here. I'd really preferred if Pate didn't get killed. What with me wanting to continue his storyline and all that, we are about to die here, which is not good. And yeah, he'll rip his arm off halfway through the fight, and that gives him considerably more range, as you just saw there. But even then, he doesn't have that much range. He's relatively easy to outspace. I'd really like to not die here. Oh, fuck. So close. So very close. Yeah, and of course, I happen to say how easy the last giant is, and I get killed by him. Because, naturally, why wouldn't that happen? Oh well, it looks like we're almost out of time for this video, so let me just finish up by saying, if you liked what you saw here, and God only knows why you wouldn't, then let me know down below. And if you would like to see more of this, just hit that subscribe button. I will be doing a full play of this game, and that includes every single boss. God, I know, right? Anyway, until next time.